This is how I play the game. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
As I just explained to you guys, sadly I'm not really in a position where I could spend money on anything right now. I can't buy an Xbox Series X. I can't buy a new webcam. I would love to. In fact, the #1 purchase I would make right now if I could afford it is an Xbox Series X. Just being honest. That's what I would get because there's a lot of games coming out in the next couple of months under Game Pass that would save me a ton of money, and or there's games that likely I would not buy, but I would play if I had an Xbox Series X and they were under Game Pass.
This is the most hinting I've ever done. I'm not hinting at anything. I'm talking with you guys. Holy crap.
So as you can see, if I had an Xbox Series X, with Game Pass, it would be pretty cool. Like this, I feel like the dead time of the summer, we'd find things to do to fill it. Whether it's just get games off Game Pass and play them on a whim, or actually brainstorming, oh, this game's under Game Pass, this would be a good playthrough, yada, 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 you see? But sadly, without it, I can't do it. And I know I cannot afford it myself. I'll tell you right now, this next 1 to 2 months is going to be very tight for me. Because since there's no new releases, we're not going to see an influx of viewers and support. I feel like it'll be kind of just the same level it's been. And my support right now on YouTube streaming is way lower than it was on Twitch because of the very huge discrepancy between the subs I used to have and the members I have now, as well as the Super Chats. Not to say the Super Chats aren't coming in, they are, and it's nice, but it's nowhere near the cheering I used to get over on Twitch. So I have a pretty big, dip in income right now. And I just don't have money to invest in anything. Maybe later this year, if things pick up in the fall, I'd be able to do it. But right now, I'm shot. Okay? Of course, since 2 weeks ago when the Microsoft and Bethesda press conference happened, and I announced that I really was interested in getting an Xbox Series X now because of Game Pass and all these games being under it. Of course, I had a bunch of assholes all fucking contacting me and fucking with me for like 2 weeks. Oh, I'd like to donate an Xbox Series X. Oh, I'd like to do this and that. And they're all trolls, of course. But I come to expect this over the years. This is what happens every time someone claims they're going to donate something. I get 100 trolls lying versus one person who's being truthful. So it is what it is. It sucks that, people like to fuck with me like that. But I really wasn't expecting that anyone was going to donate one anyway.
100%. Every word that leaves my mouth is a lie.
I mean, that would be pretty ridiculous to think that someone was just going to come out of nowhere and donate a $400 console to me. No, I was not expecting that at all. Okay, so anyway, guys, so the point I'm making is thus. As much as I would, well, first of all, as much as I appreciate people who've been sending me information about Xbox Series X saying, oh, Phil, here's an opportunity to buy it, here's an opportunity to buy it. I can't buy it, okay? I just can't. It's going to take me likely months to get into a consistent rhythm on YouTube and getting enough income on YouTube to just be able to pay all my regular bills and everything, let alone be able to drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a new console, you see? Right now, if I had the money for it, I would drop it immediately, I would buy an Xbox Series X, and we would be doing all kinds of fun Game Pass stuff. I know we would, but I just can't do it, If anyone would be interested in donating one, by all means, you can contact me behind the scenes. I'm all ears about it, to talk, but sadly, the only people who contacted me about it were trolls who could do nothing but make, stupid gout jokes and shit. After, talking to me in an email a couple times, I had like 4 people who did it. And I'm like, every one of them when they emailed, I'm like, this is not real. I know it's bullshit, because I don't know these people. It'd be one thing if it was like a regular on the stream contacted me and said, hey, Phil, I'd really like to donate one and help you out. That'd be one thing. 4 people I never heard of all contact me behind the snes and say, oh, we want to send you an Xbox Series X. I'm like, okay, bullshit, 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 bullshit. So I wasn't expecting anything out of them, at all. I knew that it was bullshit. But the point I'm making is, there's no way that I'm going to be able to do it myself right now. Maybe long term, maybe by the fall, like I said, if things pick up with the streaming, and now I'm more into a steady rhythm of being able to afford everything I need to afford to begin with, then I can say, okay, I got some extra this month, I can actually do it. But for now, it's just not happening. Okay?
We just had a troll in the chat. Celebrate Gout 100. But they think it's like funny to bring that shit up. Look, another one. Fall Gout. How is this funny?
How's the gout, Phil?
Oh my god, here's another one. How's the gout, Phil? Another idiot. This is great.
How's that gout?
How's that gout?
That's the deal, guys. And by the way, some people say, oh, why don't you finance it? They have this deal where you can finance out the Xbox Series X at GameStop. They have this payment plan thing. I can't do that. I have no credit. Last year I declared bankruptcy, remember? That means I don't have credit for another 9 years. So I don't qualify for that shit. I have to buy it outright like everybody else. Can't do that. So, for now, the whole Xbox Series X idea is shut down. There's nothing much I can do about it. Unless some miracle happens, you know, and I win the lotto, or someone actually does offer legitimately to donate one, which I'm not foreseeing happening. It's pretty crazy if that would happen, right? Speaking of which, Ryan did a super chat and says, have my wife do it. No, my wife is not going to be paying for my work equipment. My wife is not going to put her credit on the line and put it in what are you talking about? Now, the stuff that I do in regards to my streams and everything is separate from my private life with my wife. I'm not getting my wife's finances involved in getting me an Xbox Series X. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. The answer is no. I'm never doing shit like that. That you want to know how to really stress out a personal relationship? That's how you do it. There you go. You've hit it on the head. Fuck around and get your personal life mixed up with your work shit, and that is how you cause major problems. Absolutely fucking no. I am not doing that. That would be the worst possible idea. So, Ryan, no.
That makes me cringe.
Thank you for the super chat, but no, that's a terrible idea. No. Well, hold on. Let me think about it at least for one more second. No!
It is absolutely gross looking.
Okay, so Snow Carl is our first tipper of the day. He said, what changes have you considered implementing to stop declining viewership and support? There is no declining viewership and support. I think you should ASAP start doing multiplayer with viewers, games, events, chat with viewers, participate in interactive gameplay. Alright, first of all, no multiplayer events, interactive events don't work. The trolls ruin them. I've only explained this about 4,000 times. There is no declining viewership. Ever since I came over from Twitch, the viewership's pretty consistent. Usually for daytime streams, we get roughly 250 to 300 viewers. Sometimes it spikes to 400 if I'm playing a newer game. And night streams typically are between 150 to 300 viewers. It depends, again, on the game and the night. The support has actually been pretty consistent. The support has not dipped in any way, shape, or form. The difference here is that I don't have all those gifted subs and Amazon Prime subs from Twitch, just being honest. And people are adjusting to the super chats. People are doing super chats, but for 2 months I was asking primarily for tips. So now people are adjusting to say, oh, I can help in other ways, let me do it. You know, there is no, what you're listening to, Snow Carl, is a narrative from the trolls who want to spin things in a negative sky is falling way, and I'm not going to have it on my streams. It's just not factually true. It's bullshit. Alright? Everything's fine. It's just that I need to adjust to the fact that, yeah, I took a hit leaving Twitch coming to YouTube because of fucking Twitch. And now I have to adjust to that and you know, say, okay, I have to have money to pay these bills, so let me try to divvy this out, divvy that out, and, basically penny pinch.
Sorry, I don't need your quarters.
Right? Until we can build up the YouTube streaming, which will happen. It will happen in due time. It just takes a while. Especially now, there's no new releases. It's hard to get new eyes on the channel, right? When there's new stuff going on, people will come over, all right? But it would sure be nice if people would stop spinning this false narrative. I hate this chicken little sky is falling narrative. People have to live in this dramatic place constantly. Oh my God, your viewership is way low. No, it's not. If you take a look at the viewership I have on YouTube versus the viewership I had on Twitch, we actually had a good conversation about this last night during the MLB stream. People were like, gee, Phil, so here we are, you're streaming MLB, and I want to say I had 250 viewers last night, okay? And they're like, now wait a minute, you have 250 viewers. When you used to stream this over on Twitch, you had maybe 300, 350. But you notice the 100 people that are missing have added nothing. The 100 people that used to be on Twitch were the trolls. They would sit there in their little boys club, and they would circle jerk each other with their stupid fucking memes that no one understood. And they would reference the tractor shit all the time. It would annoy everybody. And then they would fucking spam shit in the chat, stupid emotes and shit that had nothing to do with anything. And essentially it would make it harder for people who were actually here to chill with you to actually have a good time. Because all they would do is spam the chat with bullshit. No one cared about their nonsense. They just sat here doing stupid shit and that derailed the stream constantly. These are the people who always skirted the rules and were always on the edge of getting banned, but sometimes they would and wouldn't. And if they got banned, they would apologize and come back, you know? They say, they're not here on YouTube anymore. They're gone. Those people are gone. This is good because now we can sit here and actually have meaningful conversation during your chill stream instead of having to put up with their stupid shit. And I 100% agree. What's happening now is we've weeded out the element of people who were here just to sit here and be morons. Instead, we actually have people who want to be here for the quality of the stream and enjoy a chill session with me, which is the point of my streaming. Okay? People are so focused. They're so focused on views. They think it means something. Ladies and gentlemen, my viewership is relatively low for a streamer who does this for a living, but the people who watch my stuff appreciate what I do and tell me how much meaning it has, and then they support the stream. So it doesn't matter if I have only 300 viewers on a Fallout New Vegas stream, because my stream is still supported enough that I can make a living doing it. You understand that? It doesn't matter. I don't need to be Mr. Popular.
So it's because I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
And God, I'm not, with the way that these shitheads have treated me on the internet and ruined my reputation and everything over the years for complete fabricated bullshit. You know that I'm not popular at all in regards to mainstream appeal. You know that. You know? But here I am, and I'm allowed to have fun, meaningful streams with viewers who are actually here to have a good time, and I'm still able to make a living doing it. So who cares? Right? But this is just bullshit. There's no, oh my God, your streams are failing and everything's dropping. What are you talking about? Have you been to the streams? You know what I mean? Like, are you actually paying attention to what's going on the streams? The streams have actually become higher quality. It's just a matter of, you know what? Just the facts, man, just said it good. Separated the wheat from the chaff when you went to YouTube. You're right. We got rid of all the crap that you shake off, and it's the people who actually are here to have a positive time. We got rid of the toxicity. Not to say that the trolls don't come in every once in a while and do something stupid, because of course they do. You'll never lose that element entirely. There's always going to be some of that. But we definitely shook off a ton of that shit.
Oh, Phil, you're just boring on stream and no one likes you. No, actually, that's not true, or else I wouldn't be here, right? Alright, guys, I guess it's really significantly slowing down. Like, no one's talking to me anymore at this point. So, this might be the last game of the night, since it seems like people just aren't really very interested right now.
So there you go. Snow Carl, stop freaking out, stop worrying, everything is good. Okay? As long as people who like me and my content keep showing up to the streams and supporting them, and we have a good chill time, all is well. All will always be well. There's no worrisome thing going on here. Yeah, it's certainly different than when I used to turn on a stream on Twitch and immediately there'd be hundreds of people in the chat all trolling and doing stupid emotes and shit. It's very different, right? At the same time, it's better. So, I'm not complaining in any way.
God damn, dude, that's depressing as fuck.
Daggy Smurf, I don't know if you knew this, Series X is on my Amazon wishlist at this point, but it doesn't really matter, because you can't order it off of Amazon anyway. He says, could I add the Series X to my Amazon wishlist? It's actually on there, but you can't buy it. It just endlessly just says unavailable, because you can't buy it through Amazon because it's always sold out. So.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.